Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game A Dare. We are back again to play Bear with Me. We're on to episode 2 now. Do we continue? No. Alright, so we've completed episode 1, we're on to episode 2 with a little interlude in between. So let's get started. There's a mysterious character in the corner there. Immediately draws the eye.
Well, look what the booze dragged in.
Wow, that was really bad.
Cut me some slack, all right? I had a long night.
Hi, Betty. Long time no see.
Not long enough.
Always a charmer, Ted. Hi, darling. It's been a while. You're still as pretty as ever, and you've grown.
Oh, thank you, Betty. You look amazing. Are you getting ready for a casting call?
Huh, yeah. It's for a movie called 24-Hour Shift Survivor. You really look the part, babe.
Don't be rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking, Bear? I couldn't hear you over the sound of you being so short.
It's like you're not even trying anymore.
Ah, I missed you, Bear.
Literally. So yeah, are we going to pretend that never happened?
You had it coming.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your bestie here tried to shoot me.
I'm sure you deserved it.
He did.
Women, you can't kill them, but they'll sure as hell try to kill you.
Oh, please stop being such a drama queen, Ted. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead.
What are you talking about? You missed my head by half an inch, grazed my left ear, and I fell out of a 20th floor window. I was in the intensive care for 2 weeks, and you didn't even have the face to show up.
Did you not get the flowers?
I did. They were lovely. And nothing says I'm sorry like a funeral wreath.
Sorry? After what you did? I'm thinking I should finish the job right now.
Hell hath no fury indeed.
It seems you two have a history together.
That's an understatement. Never mind that now.
Avoiding touchy subjects as always, I see. You've matured so much, Ted.
No, not at all. It's just we're kind of in a hurry.
So that whole exchange was interesting. I feel like the writing there was much more blunt than anything in the first episode. And she said he avoids touchy subjects, but he brought up and related in detail the whole thing about her shooting him, or shooting at him. It seems a little off. Maybe I'm overanalyzing. I don't remember what CBG is, but we're looking for Flint.
We're looking for Flint. Have you seen him lately, or talked to anyone who has?
Flint? Oh, I've heard about that. Darling, I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Betty. We actually thought he might be here in Paper City.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him for quite a while now.
Who told you about Flint?
Blabbermouth was here recently. It seems he's doing some sort of investigation on the events surrounding the Red Man.
Aha.
He's looking to get killed, more likely.
I'm sure he'll be just fine, Ted. He's been doing this for a long time.
Doing what? Hiding in the bushes and going through people's trash cans?
You should really give him more credit. Every case you solved, he was the one that wrote an expose about it. He basically made you famous.
Huh. I'll send him a gift basket.
He won't.
Is he still writing for the paper daily?
He's their top news hound.
Recently, we came across some evidence suggesting the Red Man might have something to do with Flint's disappearance. I know you've heard about him. So, what's going on here, babe?
What's going on, Ted, is that this maniac came down to the city with the sole purpose of burning it down to the ground with everyone still in it. I don't know what the hell he is, but judging by the stories, he's the devil himself. I pray that he didn't have anything to do with Flint's disappearance.
Have you seen CBG? I was told he hangs around the harbor lately.
Yeah, he's here all right. And hanging around is really the perfect choice of words.
How can we find him?
You can start at the container terminal. He's been there almost every night for the past couple of weeks, chasing seagulls and yelling at the terrified harbor workers.
You talked to him lately?
He comes in every so often, usually waits for everyone to leave and then sneaks in. He almost gave me a heart attack the other day.
What happened to him?
He was brilliant once. Best detective in the whole world.
Well, second best.
Anyways, one day he just snapped and he was never the same again. I guess that kind of lifestyle takes its toll on people. Just ask Ted here. It's only a matter of time before he starts raving on the streets about seagulls and populace control.
But Ted's retired.
Yep, here I am, just enjoying my retirement.
Retired? Never took you for a hobbyist. And no, Ted, getting drunk isn't a hobby.
Is that Pete over there?
Yep, that's old Pete.
Who's Pete?
He works here at the docks.
He sure is.
He has a bit of a drinking problem. You can relate, right?
Don't get smart with me, babe. What exactly is he doing around here?
Oh, this and that. Mainly he's in charge of the drawbridge and some other stuff.
Is he off duty?
I guess so.
No bridges need drawing at the moment.
Well, if you can wake him up, you can ask him that yourself. Good luck, though. I've been trying to wake him up for a while now. He's out cold.
Yeah. Anyways, we're leaving. We have to find CBG.
Thank you, Betty. Good luck with your next audition.
Thank you, darling. Good luck with your case. And Ted,
What?
be safe. Maybe we can get together someday after all this is over. Have a cup of coffee or something.
Sure thing, babe. I'd like that.
Bye, Betty.
Okay.
So, you and Betty.
Shut up.
Well, we're off to a good start. Let's see. We've got tables. We've got windows. We've got a jukebox. And Nimbus Supreme, eh? A loaf of bread. Some popcorn.
He's really out cold.
You say it as if it's a bad thing.
Sleepy, eh? Alright, might as well take whatever we can take.
I'll take this. It could be useful. I prefer my food in liquid form. I'll just grab that while no one's looking.
Okay. So he doesn't want a loaf of bread, but he wants popcorn. Well, let's see what's outside. Ooh, wait. What was that? That's new. Oh, it's a map.
We should get back to the harbor, doll. I need to talk to CBG and see if he knows more about all of this.
You're right. Let's go back.
Yeah, but, I mean, look at it. It's pretty. Clark.
There's Clark. He seems to be fishing, but something is
Don't say it.
fishy about him.
Uh-huh. take forever to plot across the whole screen.
Hi, Clark. Caught anything yet?
Oh, great. It's you two. Nothing yet. I think I'll just call it a night soon. I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
So, you're fishing to get by. Times are tough.
Fishing to get by? It's not the 1600s, Ted, now is it? No one fishes to get by anymore. I do it recreationally, like, as a hobby.
In the middle of the night, while it's raining.
Yeah, well, I got this raincoat, don't I? And I don't have to work in the morning. I'm a successful entrepreneur, actually. I made a fortune selling bubbles.
Bubbles?
It's all rather complicated. I can do a presentation if you have a minute.
I'm afraid
Hell, no.
he means we're in a hurry, but maybe some other time?
Fine. I guess I can just give you this pamphlet. You can read about it in there.
Sure, we'll, read it later.
I can't wait. And you being here at this ungodly hour has nothing to do with a certain waitress. Clark.
Betty? No, we're just friends is all. I'm not stalking her.
Sure seems like it.
Well, I'm not. I don't care what the court has to say. It's just I'm here because I like fishing.
You're not even looking at the water. You're turned towards the diner.
I don't have to look at the bloody water to fish. It's pitch dark anyways. When I see the pole getting twitchy, I get to reeling. That's it.
Sure.
All right. I'll just go back to it then. And I'm sure you're very busy. Can you, like, not stand there? You're scaring away the fish.
And scaring away the you. More like it.
Okay, bye. See you later, Clark.
I'll be here.
I bet you will.
Interesting. Alright, what else do we have going on? Garbage, dumpster, bar.
It's Pete's car. Looks shabby. Are we just breaking into people's cars now?
Don't worry. He won't mind. Or notice. Or both.
Okay.
Are we just breaking into people's cars now?
Don't worry. He won't mind. Or notice. Or both.
Oh, I guess there's another way to go. To the bridge. Need to let down the bridge. Oh. Specific magnet. This one is different.
I'll just take this with me.
Okay then. Ooh.
You used to have a hat just like this. What happened to it, Ted?
It's a long story.
The desk stuff.
A nice leathery briefcase. I wonder what's inside. Who carries a screwdriver around?
I'm pretty sure that's his car key.
I'll take it with me. We can return it later.
You'll just take it. Really. You.
Oh, shut up.
Interesting.
The coat really goes well with that briefcase.
Never took you for a fashion expert, Ted.
This suit and tie are no accident, Missy.
Funny you should use that word. Accident.
There are a couple of coins in here. We'll just borrow them.
Wow. Just an empty can.
Uh-huh.
You can't really tell, but that panel looks important. I have a keen eye for detective stuff.
Alright, let's push buttons. That seems like a good plan, yeah?
All right, let's give it a shot.
Ooh. Actual push buttons. Display thingy. Rewired number 2 into number 6. Launched nuclear. So, what?
Oh boy. Let's just keep this between us.
Goodness. Ooh, a manuscript. Kind of manuscript.
Elizabeth jumped from her chair suddenly, all of the while looking at her mother. She seemed nervous. Mom, she asked, what if Mr. Mason doesn't find me interesting or pretty? Oh, sweetie, Mrs. Baker said, don't you worry your pretty little head with such nonsense. Mr. Mason comes from a long line of public servants like his father and his father before that. They're the most boring people on earth. I'm sure he'll find you quite invigorating. You really think so? Elizabeth asked. Elizabeth! Mrs. Baker raised her voice slightly, annoyed by her daughter's doubtfulness. I said you'll do just fine. Now hurry on. Get yourself presentable. He'll be here soon. But Mother, Elizabeth said tremblingly, I'm already wearing my prettiest dress. Oh dear, her mother gasped. Elizabeth broke into tears and ran upstairs to her room, passing her father in the hall.
Wow. Okay then. We have our sword from the previous chapter. We've got Swiss Army knife from the previous chapter. Ooh, wait. Oh no. Can't take the bottle. Don't want the bottle. Take that oil can.
Just grab that real quick.
Why don't you grab it real quick, Short Staff?
And you know what? I'm gonna save. Because I gotta be right back. Alright, I'm back. I actually had to go get some sleep. So, back now, hopefully in a mind set to do things properly. Let's see, we've got a screwdriver, magnet, coins, pamphlet, oil can, Swiss Army knife, sword, empty mug, popcorn. And what's our objective?
Okay, we need to lower that drawbridge somehow, if we want to get to the container terminal. Looks like a control room for the bridge. Let's take a quick peek inside.
So
I just love bridge control rooms.
I know, right?
So I did take a quick peek inside. We've collected things from there. And dropped a nuke, apparently. Don't do that at home, kids. Wish I could steal that hat for Ted. Oh well. So we need to wake up the bridge control guy.
Wow, that thing has seen better days.
We use the jukebox to wake up Pete.
I should put in some coins first.
Oh, of course.
All right, come on, Fortune.
Really?
Wow, that thing has seen better days.
Was that it? He woke up when the thing played, so we're obviously on the right track.
Hi, Betty. Any chance we can bother you for a cup of coffee?
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
It's not for her.
Who's it for?
We need to save the president's life. It's for me.
It's for me.
You're supposed to cure the hangover the next day, Bear, not while you're still drunk.
Oh, wow. Are you here all week? Is it the 2 drinks minimum? I mean, why isn't there a sitcom about you already?
Actually, my agent is working on it.
Don't let him work too hard. It's for the poor.
Come on, who do you take me for?
We need it to save the president's life.
Yeah? And who is our president?
That's a trick question. We don't have one.
Ted, your aloofness knows no bounds.
We don't have one. Does that mean we're in Canada?
It's for the lab. We're getting into some molecular coffeeology.
Whatever gets you off the streets, honey. But our coffee is just brown paint and water. Not much to analyze there.
Ew.
Is that a no on the coffee then?
That's a no, Ted.
Okay, well. How do we get coffee then?
Are we just breaking into people's cars now?
Don't worry. He won't mind. Or notice. Or both.
Hey!
Like the glove. I'll
That
take
worked.
this. It could be useful.
What are we taking? What did we take? What did we take? A fuse. Oh, for the bridge. Well, that was fortuitous, because I had no idea what to do there. Use objects on things. That's how you win these games.
We should get back to the harbor doll. I need to talk to CBG and see if he knows more about all of this.
You're right. Let's go back.
Oh, right. It wasn't. It's over here. Oh, I can fast track it. That's great.
You can't really tell, but that panel looks important. I have a keen eye for detective stuff.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Alright, so we'll place the fuse.
Seems like a good idea, but something is missing.
Is it? A key? I don't have a key.
Someone might get hurt that way.
Thingy.
We need to find the key for this panel.
Maybe Pete has it on him.
Okay.
Clark, any chance we can borrow your fishing rod?
Yeah, it's not like you need it anyways.
No, I need it!
For the cover.
No, I have a feeling they'll start biting soon.
All the women you're harassing?
The fish! I'm just here to fish, damn it! How about you two be useful for a change and go get me some coffee from the diner? I can barely keep my eyes open anymore.
Why don't you go and get it?
I would, but I can't leave this here post for too long.
Maybe we can keep an eye while you go get some coffee.
Yeah, I mean, no one ever went to jail for getting the cup of coffee. You could be the first.
You're just trying to get rid of me so you can steal my rod.
No, we would never.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, if we get you some coffee, will you give us your fishing rod?
I'll think about it.
Okay, now we know why we need coffee.
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Betty. Any chance we...
It's not.
Who's it?
It's for Clark. Quote-unquote fisherman out there.
My God, he's relentless. You can give him this. Tell him I've made it especially for him.
Did you? You didn't poison the...
Do I look like a murderer to you?
I mean, not right now.
Oh my God, I've spiked it with some pepper, Ted.
Spiked it with pepper. Alright.
Voila! It's complete.
Cool.
Nope.
Alright, fine. Takes so long to walk anywhere. Come on, do you really have to wait for Ted?
Here you go, buddy.
Betty said she made it especially for you.
Smells lovely.
Sure does.
Achoo!
Bye, Clark.
Oh dear. Clark, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm soaked, and it's freezing. Throw me something and get me out, you two idiots!
Huh. Flattery won't get you anywhere, Clark.
I feel so bad about this.
But you're
I'm
still
sure
gonna take the
Sneezy
fishing
won't
rod.
mind.
But bucket. We can't do anything for him? Alright. Oh, why did I even need a fishing rod?
I'm not throwing money away. Not sure how that would help.
That would be fun, but no. Never did enjoy fishing. Never did enjoy fishing.
He's really out cold.
You say it as if it's a bad thing. That would be fun, but no.
He's a robot.
Wow, that thing has seen better days. That's some fancy broom. Still a broom, though.
Alright, I'm at a loss. What am I supposed to do here?
You guys found CBG yet?
No, I guess we're not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
Be sure to check the container terminal first. He's literally living there now.
Container terminal. Oh, menu.
I'm not very hungry.
With their menu, you'd better not be.
Alright.
Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about?
Shaft.
Right on.
Okay.
Nah, I don't feel like touching electrical stuff. It's where we'll find CBG, according to Betty. We just need to lower the bridge.
Alright, and how do we lower the bridge? How do we wake up this Dumbo? Dumbarine. I'm sorry, I'm kind of at a loss.
Not sure how that would help.
Not sure how anything would help. Wait.
I can see Pete's keys in there. We need something to fish it out.
How was I supposed to know to look at that? Just by pointing and clicking on everything?
Never did enjoy fishing.
Okay, apparently I can't use the fishing rod on the shaft.
Never did enjoy.
I can't combine the fishing
Never
rod
did
with the
enjoy
magnet.
fishing.
There, we've got a fishing line. Now let's throw this entire fishing rod away.
That seems dumb.
Ta-da! Behold the MCD-3000, the latest craze in fishing out metal things from hard-to-reach places.
Why couldn't you have done that with a fishing rod? Oh my god.
Try to look for something we can fish out.
Just get over here. There. Now that they're not in front of the shaft anymore.
Nice, I got the keys. I'm so crafty.
Okay, well, now that we've got the keys...
All right, let's give it a shot. There, it's coming down. We did it, Ma.
Awesome. Success.
They ship them everywhere. New York, Paris, Peckham.
No seagulls. Good luck with that.
I wonder what's inside all of these containers.
You don't want to know. Fences.
Fences indeed. Wow, obsessed much? CBG really hates the birds, unlike Mr. Birdwatcher over here.
Alright. What am I supposed to click on?
Funny, but ain't gonna work. I feel like littering for some reason.
Littering.
Throwing this away is about the only useful purpose that I can think of. Throwing this away is...
Okay, so where do I throw it away?
Throwing this away is about the only useful purpose that I can think of. Funny, but ain't gonna work.
Why wouldn't it work? I guess seagulls like popcorn? Sure. No. Seagulls will come, and then somebody will come about and be like, nah, no seagulls, wah! Well, at least there was some logic there. Uh-oh.
Filthy beasts. Ah, that one over there. He's the Michael. I mean, he's the ringleader, Ted. You know what they're doing, don't you?
Seagulls. Yeah. Generally they fly around, looking for fish and making annoying sounds, but...
No. Open your eyes. Surveillance, Ted.
Surveillance?
They're the flying cameras. They monitor the entire city from up there.
The seagulls?
No, Bear. They're just the means.
Huh. It's good to see you again, buddy.
Yeah. Good to see you too, Ted. Is that the girl? She's grown.
Hi, CBG. Long time no see.
It's been too long, kid. Why the hell would you bring her here, Ted? It's not safe for her anymore.
What do you mean?
The city is not your playground anymore, girl. Not since that monster showed up.
You're talking about Red?
Shh. Keep your voices down. Especially with all them birds around.
I like the straitjacket. It's a nice touch. What the heck does CBG mean?
CBG, we're looking for Flint.
Yeah. He's
Crime
gone
fighting
missing,
bat
and
guy?
we fear the Red Man had something to do with it. Or at least, we hope he's hiding here in the city.
Flint? You two came to the wrong place to look for him. Paper City is the place where people usually end up to go missing.
Okay, so I gather you didn't see him.
Did you have the time to look around, Snoop? The city's in chaos! I could have easily missed him even if he were here. Which I doubt. Honestly, can't even remember when was the last time I saw the kid.
Millie told me he was missing since last night.
Millie?
Yeah, she escaped the city through the East Tunnel's maintenance route together with the Mugshot boys.
Clever. Those two have potential. It's a shame they were always leaning on the wrong side of the fence. So they're staying with you now?
For the time being. Rusty is there also.
Good girl. Just keep them away from here for now. The city is a ticking time bomb.
What do you know about Red?
Here's what I know, Ted. He came down to Paper City a week ago. And now he's burning it down from the inside out.
Where did he come from?
He just appeared in the city one day, but the trail leads to the woods on Sorrow Hills. And I have a feeling he was invited.
Invited? By whom?
Think about it, Ted. The elections are coming up. There's a new candidate on the rise. The one that was dabbling in criminal activity since forever now.
King.
The one and only.
What makes you think it was King?
Have you been to the mill? It's where it all started, Ted. The police did such a sloppy job. You'd think someone was paying them off. The pigs.
It's where we're heading next.
Where?
To the mill, B.
Oh yeah, right. Go there, Ted. Do a little investigation of your own.
And why would King do this? He already has an entire city in his grasp. Seems odd he would bring in someone to help him, especially someone who's obviously unhinged and hard to control.
For his own personal gain. I mean, the casino is still standing. Unburned.
Could be just a coincidence.
It could. Just that I don't believe in coincidences, girl.
Okay.
How are you holding up, B? We've heard you've been scaring the harbor workers around here lately.
No. They're okay. Hardworking bunch, the salt of the sea and all that jazz. They get scared easily is all.
Are you using your deep voice when you're talking to them?
No! I got old. Hurts my throat nowadays.
Okay, B. I'll bite. Let's say King really brought Red to the Paper City to get leverage on Mills. But what could King possibly offer to someone like this?
There seems to be only one thing he's interested in. And you brought her right to King's doorstep.
I know Red has been asking around about her, but what I want to know is why.
Why? Who really has the power in Paper City? Is it the mayor, that pig? The shark and his goons? No, Ted. It's her.
Amber.
The girl, yes! She made the city, and it seems he came here to tear it down instead. He won't stop until he finds her, and it seems Shark is desperate to arrange this meeting. But it seems to me, Red has his own agenda. This is what happens when you're so dependent on the tool you're using that it ends up using you.
If I find out King's behind all of this, he's going down. For good this time. You go home, and stay away from the docks. For the love of God, you live in a mansion.
It's where they gather, Ted. The seagulls.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the seagulls. Come on, B. It's time to hang it up.
I can't retire just yet, Ted. There's too much sadness on these streets. Still. especially now that you're retired.
You've heard about that.
How could I not? The folks down at your old street held a 2-day vigil. It's a damn shame, I tell you.
Time waits for no bear, B. I got old.
Nonsense. You're as sharp as a thumbtack, Ted. Always were.
We have to go now, B.
Do what you gotta do, Ted. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I found this at the steel mill the other day. Take it. See if you can analyze it, Ted.
What is it?
It looks like some sort of a voodoo charm. This only proves what I've been telling you about King.
Seems a bit odd. King would leave something so obvious at the crime scene.
I know, but at least take it with you. Maybe it can lead you in the right direction.
All right, B. See you around.
I hope you're a good golfer.
CBG, can I ask you for a favor?
What is it?
Clark fell into the water near the diner. Can you check on him and make sure he gets out okay?
Sure thing, girl. I'll get that idiot out.
Oh, that was nice of you. Oh, wait. I want that feather.
Okay, so we should go and see about the steel mill first, right?
I was thinking maybe we could go and see Tigran Jones about the voodoo charm he found.
What? I'm not going to see that witch. That's nonsense.
It's not nonsense, it's a lead. If anyone can tell us more about it, it's her. You never listen to my ideas. It's always about you and your stupid clues and...
Fine. Okay, let's just hurry up. Voodoo, I mean really. But after that, we're going to the steel mill.
Voodoo. That reminds me. I should get Tams to play some Gabriel Knight
it's
with
so
me.
soft and cuddly. Totally useless, though.
That's what you think.
Poor CBG. He had a tough life.
I'm going to assume that that just means crazy bad guy. Alright, container terminal. Shell's Bay Diner. Tigran's Lair. You know what? It's a short one, but I think this is where we're going to call it for today. So, let's save. And thanks for joining me here today on Game of Dare. Well, we've been playing episode 2 of Bear With Me. I think I'm gonna probably play episodes 2 and 3, but probably not the big prequel game that's also there, unless somebody in the comments changes my mind. Either way, I have been Step, and thank you for joining me here today on Game of Dare. If you want to see more like this, or something entirely different, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll see when the next video goes live, which it will tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Thanks, everybody.